All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahawah, BAHA YAHAWASHI, BAHA QADASH. I want to give double honors to apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. And I want to send salutations to all Akim pushers worth in truth and sincerity. All right, this is going to be a lesson done in spirit and power, Yahawah Shemashai, Lord willing to edify the flock of the Lord, man. All right, in this lesson, I want to go into a video that was posted by a brother a few years back, man, that I happened to run into. And it basically shows the, because those brothers, man, we really hadn't even experienced, the majority of us haven't experienced the world and everything that it has to offer, man. A lot of things that we see on videos, man, where, sometimes it's culture shock or just a shock, man, of how, really great and how powerful and how magnificent Yahawah Shemashai is, by us witnessing his creation, man. By seeing the stones, which the particular video is a video about the stones, man. Humongous stones, that the Chinese has over there in one of their museums, man. And it really shows the splendor and the greatness and all the beauty that our kingdom's going to be built upon, man. Which we're going to grab right now in the book of Revelations 21 after, we watched the video, man, of how ordained and how beautiful, just from the glimpse that we get from these clippings, of how our kingdom is going to be, man. Because our kingdom, if we read the scriptures, is going to be decked with gold. It's going to have all types of marbles and exotic stones, which we're going to see a few of them right now. But the point being, man, this is what we're fighting for. This is the fight, and why we go so hard, man, because we understand that there's a reward. The apostles, the disciples, they all inquired of Yahawashi, what would they receive, for basically following this truth, man. Not that we need anything, but that's the way the Lord set it up, man, that we're going to be greatly rewarded, all right? Because at the end of the day, we're doing that which was our duty to do. This is our service, man, all right? But I want to open up with this just to get the message across, because, Yahawashi, when he comes, man, he's coming with a reward, all right, to give to either, if you were doing the right thing or you're doing the bad thing, man, which 2/3 of our people find themselves doing at this moment. All right, so let's get this. This is Revelation 22:10. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. And we're at the time, man, where, basically the prophecies are speaking, and, we're a moment away from entering into the kingdom of heaven, man. Shit's gonna crack pretty soon, So it says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And the word holy means separate, man. Because you have to be separate from everything in this society. You can't be entangled with the affairs and cares of this world, man. Because, just like the parable about the seeds, it would choke the word out of you, man. All right? So it's about maintaining the balance, But going into this verse right here in verse 12, and behold, I come quickly. You see, because Yahawah is on his way, man. All these things that we see happening in the earth are all signs that the Lord gave us that, these things will be happening when he was about to return and crack them skies open. All right. So it says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward, it's with me to give every man according as his work shall be. All right. So I want to get that word reward there.
Strong's G 3408, misthas.
Misthas. Dues paid for work, wages higher. All right. In both senses, rewards and punishment. Like I said, of the rewards which the Most High bestows or will bestow upon good deeds and endeavors, man. And if you look up that word endeavor, it means let's get it real quick. A try, an attempt, and a venture, and undertake, man. And that's what we're all undertaking. Us trying to be redeemed. Us hoping and praying that the Lord passes over us, and doesn't bring judgment upon us, man. That we basically are delivered from the said coming things, man. All right, because a lot of shit's about to happen, man. All right, and it says, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city, man. All right, so this is part of the reward, man. So which let's get the video that inspired me to do this lesson, man. All right, Let's get it real quick.
In the museum,
Oh, it's a lot.
in
The brother
SHAM
GMS in
show,
Rome, Lions
we
Fire.
prepared
This is the video,
here
man.
a museum.
This is the brother's video.
This is a fantastic
So
geode.
there you go. That's a
Magnifique,
amethyst, I think he
gorgeous,
said.
perfect, awesome, stunning. Oh, what is fluorite? Some pieces are really incredible. There is not too much light, but arsenopyrite, gypsum. You see, from here we can understand how the Chinese are collecting the material.
Some beautiful stones, man.
Calcite, huge quartz, another geode of amethyst, gypsum, fluorite, barite.
And you were seeing them through a camera, man. Just imagine on person how beautiful these things are.
Chrysanthemum stone, these all carved. Another quartz, aventurine, calcite. This is lovely.
Look at that color, man.
Calcite.
All natural. Creation of the Lord YAHAWASHI, man.
Fluorite, another fluorite, another fluorite, pyrite, gypsum. See, there are a few people in this moment. Aragonite. Another gypsum. Also this calcite.
Look at that one,
Fantastic,
man.
the looking of this calcite.
Just imagine floors of that, walls of that. Okay, that's what the kingdom's gonna look like, man.
Another
You know, because
calcite.
not only do these
Another
my
calcite.
brothers go into a lot of the stones, but you know these stones they help with the frequencies. You know what I'm saying? That they basically help, man. You know, I don't go into it too much, but you know a lot of brothers posted. You know they improve your mood. You know what I'm saying? They even help with digestive problems and all kinds of different benefits that these stones possess, man. You know, through the spirit and power YAHAWASHI. All right.
Another amethyst girl. Look at this fluorite. It's
See?
like a
Beautiful,
house.
man.
It's like a house. They need the trucks. Aragonite. That is funny. Green and blue. A little bit before to finish.
God, that was a video, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to share with that brothers hadn't seen. But let's get the scriptures then. This is 1 Corinthians 2:9. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High has prepared for them that love him. All right. So, hey, man, the things that are being prepared, the things that are prepared, man, you know, because Yahawashi said when he left that he goes and prepare a place for us, man. So that place, man, that's going to be you know, we see glimpse where all these stones and everything like that. But once everything gets put together, man, and we witness the extravagance and just the magnitude and splendor of the kingdom of heaven, man, you know, it's going to be something to be behold upon, man. You know, we're never gonna want it to end, and Lord, and all praise to Yahawashi that it shall not ever end, man. And it's gonna be an everlasting kingdom, but like the scriptures say, which the Most High has prepared for them that love Him, man. You know, and we all love the Most High, man. You know, we're all willing. You know, the Lord have mercy on us, man, and allows us to continue in this fight. You know, because we don't say it just to say it. You know, we're not like the people in the world, man, because we show it through our actions. You know, just show it by doing these videos, you know, these lessons, going out to the highways and byways, you know, trying to live a better life in this society, man. You know, you love me, keep my commandments, like the scriptures say. All right. But it says, yeah, that was basically it. Let's get Isaiah 64:4. So this is Isaiah 64:4, and it basically reiterates, for since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither have eye seen O power, besides thee, what he has prepared for him that waiteth for him, man. Thou meetest him that rejoices and worketh righteousness, those that remember thee in thy ways, man. Because that's basically why we're going to be rewarded, man. Because, we're basically making a calling and election sure. We're proclaiming the names of YAHAWASHI to all the world, man. To the elites of the society, to Jake, to the nations, man. All right. We're standing up on our feet, man, and saying that we're the Israelites of the Bible, that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are God-chosen people, man. So we're proclaiming this, all right? So it says, thou meetest him that rejoiceth and worketh righteousness, those that remember thee in thy ways. Behold, thou art wroth, for we have sinned in those is continuance, and we shall be saved, man. So it says right here, but we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags, and we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities like the wind have taken us away, man. All right. But the point being, man, that ultimately the Lord, even though we're in these detestable mortal bodies, man, the Lord's gonna have mercy upon us, man. You know what I'm saying? And basically all these things that we're seeing, these beautiful stones, and just the locations of the planet Earth, man, we're gonna experience all this, man. There's so many beautiful places that we haven't even witnessed in this planet Earth, man. There's islands, there's just parts of the world, man, that if when we see them through pictures, it's mind-blowing. But just imagine when we actually go there, when we actually travel to all these places, man. And that's what's coming, man. That's what's promised to us. I'm saying, dwelling in the land of Israel. Just imagine how beautiful that land is going to be when the Lord refreshes it, man. You see, because he's making everything fresh. He's renewing the planet Earth so that it springs up everything that it was. You see, like the Garden of Eden, man. The earth is going to return into that condition, man. It ain't going to be like, yeah, man, it ain't going to be like Esau's kingdom, where everything's all fucked up, you know what I'm saying, where you have shit everywhere, where you got a bunch of homeless, a bunch of crackheads. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to happen in our kingdom, man. Even though we are going to have people, primarily you Edomites in a very low estate, you're going to be running loose like this, man. You're going to be in chains. You're going to be in captivity. All right? So let's keep reading right here in Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh. Salakia. With Yahawashi, is so that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together, man. Because that's the question that the disciples asked Yahawashi. Lord, we lost all these things. We gave up houses, we gave up families, wives, children. What shall we receive, in exchange for all that in the kingdom of heaven, man? And basically the Lord broke it down to them, that them 12 should judge the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. But for the whole elect, man, that's basically what's promised, a kingship, rulership, man. All right. So it says, joint heirs with Yahawashi, is so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to compare with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High, man. So basically the point, man, is that, that none of this shit that we're going through, man, that's why it really is like that, man. Nothing that we go through here is worthy of what we're going to receive in the kingdom of heaven, man. We're going to receive 100-fold. You know what I'm saying? Just like Job, he was already a rich man, but the Most High made him even richer, man, when he maintained his integrity. All right, so this is going to play over again, man. The thing which was shall be again. In the sense, we're all spiritual lots, man. All right, because we're all going through hell in this hell, man. Even though, we ain't catching it like Job, but we all catch our personal hell, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're all going to be rewarded for that, man. We're going to be rewarded, Lord willing, through the Spirit of YAHAWASHI, man, for, serving him, man. So I'll just close out with this. This is one of my favorite, because it basically just breaks down how the kingdom of heaven is going to be, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing. This is Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And this does not mean that the Lord is going to do away with the planet Earth, man, because in the book of Ecclesiastes, it basically says that the earth abideth forever, man. And if you go into the word new here, let's get it real quick. It goes into the word kainos, which is basically to be refreshed, man. All right. So as respect form, recently made, fresh, recent, unused, unworn. As respect substance of a new kind, unprecedented, uncommon, unheard of. They always want to put that twist to it. Let's see. Yeah. All right. It's properly so with respect to age, new, especially in freshness. So everything's gonna be made fresh, man. Everything that's like in Esau society, man, he has polluted a lot of things. So basically everything's gonna be replenished, everything's gonna be made new, man. Everything's gonna be made back to its old state, when basically the kingdom of the earth was a paradise, man. Eden. All right. So it says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And these are the elect, man, when they come back, after the destruction. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them. And they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power, man. All right. So this is all we're going to inherit, man. This is part of, us, this is part of the reward, man. Having to, be, having that high position in the kingdom of heaven, basically. All right. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former thing are passed away. So everything's gonna be wiped away, man. We're not gonna be in the low condition no more. Like the scriptures say, those that were first, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. All right, that's gonna happen in real life. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely, man. And that's what we're all sipping of, man. We all get hydrated off these scriptures, man, when we read them, when we do our lessons, and ultimately when we play them out in our day-to-day life, man. All right. And it says, verse 7, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, man, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, man, which is ultimately those thermonuclear missiles that are going to hit here in America, man, and other parts of the earth, but primarily the target is going to be here in Babylon the Great, America, man. So verse 9, and there came unto me one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials full of the seven last plagues, and talked with me, saying, come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. All right. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me the great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from the Most High, having the glory of the Most High, and her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a great wall and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 fountains, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked with me had a great reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the walls thereof. And the city lieth 4 and the length is as large as the breadth. And measured the city with the reed 12,000 furlongs, and the length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. And he measured the wall thereof 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man, that is of the angel. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold. You see, and this is where it's going. It's basically describing our dwelling place, man. All right, and this is gonna be a a staple in our society, man. You know, we're gonna be decked out, man. You know, we're gonna be in a very high level, man, in a high frequency. Okay. And it says, and the fountains of the wall of the city were garnished with all manners of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the 10th a chrysoprase, the 11th a jacinth, and 12 an amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl, and the streets of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of the Most High did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereon. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. All right. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it, man. You know, so we're going to have nations in slavery, man, in captivity. You know, that's part of the glory of the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, even though a lot of you, you know, so-called Israelites are offended at it, man. That's the reality of it, man. You know, that's the real blessed. That's basically being really blessed, like the Apostle Tahar said, man. You know, for you to be blessed, you have to have slaves. All right. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it, and there shall be in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life. All right. So, brothers, hey, man, we have something, you know, that like the scriptures say, eye have not seen, ear have not heard, man, what the Most High has in store for those that love him. All right. So we're going to inherit something spectacular and majestic, man. All right. Lord willing, we all endure, man. But, you know, that's what's promised, man. And the Most High is not a man that he shall lie, man. He's not like Esau or anything that we ever encounter in this world, man. The Most High is superior to everything. You know, he's a supreme Yahawah, man. BAHA YAHAWASHI. All right. But, you know, brothers, hey, man, it's a beautiful thing. And you know, these are the lessons that, you know, kind of give you a spiritual boost, man, that, hey, you know, we just got to endure, man. We just got to endure. And, you know, Lord willing, you know, Yahweh Shemashai makes his grand return in the coming time, man, in the coming days. You know what I'm saying? But with that, brothers, you know, I pray the lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah, BAHA YAHAWASHI, BAHA QADASH. Shalom.